Reach for the sky, boy.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Big Keith. Welcome to episode 27 of Wrestling Talk Radio. Rumble, young man, Rumble. We're getting ready for Royal Rumble this coming Saturday night live on the premium live event on the Peacock Network. I just played for y'all the Briscoes, Reach for the Sky. As y'all know, terrible news last week, man. Terrible news last week. Jay Briscoe died in a car accident last Tuesday, man. Our hearts and our prayers and condolences go out to the Briscoe family, man. It's been real hard, man, with the Briscoes. If you guys are wrestling fans, like I'm talking about diehard wrestling fans, you know the Briscoe brothers are that team in the wrestling world, and when we heard about the news, it hurt, man. And it's almost like the Scott Hall passing, man. Anytime a wrestler that we loved coming up, or a tag team or anything like that, we love, and somebody's passes away, it's hard, man. So definitely. And last night, if y'all know why, some of y'all watch AEW, Mark Briscoe faced Jay Lethal in like a dedication match and everything, man. Jay Lethal came down to the ring and he was already in tears, man. It was definitely an emotional night, man. But our hearts, our prayers and condolences, our hearts go out to the Briscoe brothers. I know this is a difficult time for them right now, so we're thinking about you, Jay Briscoe, man. Definitely, man. But but we're gonna go on with the show, man. A couple of shout outs. Let me give a shout out to my boy Fuego Beast, WFSB. Make sure y'all check them out, man. I know he's been doing shows. I know I got to get up with him, man. I'm sorry, man. I've been busy as of late and everything, but definitely we're gonna get up. We're gonna get that going. Shout out to my boy Sean, your boxing fix. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all a boxing fan? Y'all need to go check out this page. My man is blowing up right now. My boy is doing shows. He's got merchandise. He's getting boxers, like trainers of boxers on his show, even some well-known boxers. So he's definitely doing a damn thing. Please go check him out on Instagram, man. Your boxing fix, to get your boxing fix for anything regarding boxing, man, in the boxing world. Shout out to Sean. I'll see Sean this weekend because I'll be down in VB this weekend for the Royal Rumble. So I'll get caught up with Sean and everything. Me and him we'll talk and everything, hang out with the crew and watch the Rumble, whatever. Make sure y'all go check out. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, which we're live on now. I know we're a little bit early, but wanted to go ahead and get this out the way early, so it is what it is. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all like us on Facebook. Make sure y'all like us on Instagram, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, where I keep everything updated with the latest and greatest in the wrestling world. So tonight's topic is pretty much Royal Rumble. We're going to be discussing this this coming Saturday's Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania has started, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Crowd, can we get some crowd noise, please? If you're a wrestling fan, this time of the year is the biggest time of the year for us, because we're getting ready. We're counting down the days to the WrestleMania season, so it's here. But let me introduce the fellas as always. First of all, we're gonna start off with my boy Hemi Neutron. Hold on. He asked that I give him some more entrance music, so wait a minute. I got something special for you. I'm a nice man.
Yeah, I'm a nice man. I like it. It was better. That's a lot better. Why is this fucking banner right below me? Is the better question.
Oh, that's the thing for the comments section. I gotta turn this shit off, man. I know how to do it now. I got it fixed right, man. My bad. Like, what up, Lucas? What's good with you, man?
I'm good. I was trying to figure out why half my pictures being dropped out. Better entrance, by the way.
Anyway, welcome to the show, fam. And then also Lex Uzi. I got one for him too. Hold on. Lex Lucy, Chris, what's good, fam? Is your mic not on?
My boy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. You know the mic be fucking up. What's going on, man? How y'all doing? I like that monologue you had earlier, man. Hey, rest in peace, man, to one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time. You know what I mean? They were one of my favorites, watching ROH. Y'all know I'm a big ROH fan. I always loved I always loved their matches. I always loved what they brought to the ring, man. So I agree with you, man. And hearing that the passing of him was definitely hurtful. But man, hey, R.I.P. man. He gonna be well missed in the wrestling community.
Yeah, Chris, I know when the news heard, Chris was like, "No, man, you're lying, right?" Chris said, "You can't, you got to be lying, man." It's like when we heard the news. Once I got the alert on my phone, fam, I was like, they're lying, right? This can't be. This can't be real." It hurt, man. It hurt, man. It definitely hurt. By the way, as y'all know, 3-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant's passing as well. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. 24/8. We're thinking about you, fam. I know, Lucas, you told me that one hurt you hard, man, when we found out the news about his passing 3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That still hurts, man. I don't even want to think. I still don't even want to think that's real, man, when I heard that news about Kobe, man.
Crazy. It's been 3 years already.
It's crazy. It's been 3 years. It showed up on my news feed. I was like, damn, it's been 3 years already? That's crazy, man. But anyways, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Royal Rumble this coming Saturday, live on the Peacock Network at 8 o'clock. The road to WrestleMania is starting this coming Saturday night. Let me go over the card real quick before we get to the two main events.
Kind of wish now we're going again this year, no lie.
Yeah, shout out to Justin who's going. Justin is definitely going. Justin, we're waiting.
If you're watching, just be ready to jump somebody. Dominic.
He's gonna jump Dominic before the match starts. Justin's gonna be.
I'm taking a spot in the Rumble.
Justin's gonna be one of the participants in the Royal Rumble. He's gonna be. That'd be fucked up if he'd be number one entrant. He'll be coming out scared as hell.
Brock Lesnar too.
Oh shit! Yo, he was shit his pants. Brock Lesnar will take Justin, throw him to the next. He'll throw him all the way across San Antonio. All right, let's go over the matches, man. Let's go over the pre-matches. We got Bray Wyatt facing LA Knight in a pitch black match.
I think we see the Fiend.
I think we're going to see the Fiend as well.
I hope we see the Fiend.
Any idea? What do y'all think this is going to be? Y'all think this is going to be like purple? It's Mountain Dew because it's called, Mountain Dew pitch black match. It's sponsored by the Mountain Dew flavor. So do y'all think it's going to be like a purple light or something like that? Or
I really honestly don't care what the match is like. I just want to see if the Fiend's coming out or not.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it a buck with you. Like, I love LA Knight and I love Bray Wyatt, but
do you think a loss hurts LA Knight?
no.
You don't think a loss hurts LA? Okay.
Look who he's losing to.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. A loss does not hurt LA Knight in the least bit.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Well,
Can
I just add one thing real quick?
How do you not want to get? First of all, LA Knight is getting put over, and what I mean by LA Knight is being put over, I don't mean like
He's already over.
Win.
He's already over.
Put over for the simple fact is you are in a feud with the hottest comeback right now. So I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I think LA Knight is in a win-win situation. Even if he loses the match, he's won. That's this shit. You know what I mean? You're in a feud with Bray freaking Wyatt.
I'm just glad they took him out that maximum male model shit.
I don't like this narrative of, oh, does a loss hurt this wrestler? Like, no, it doesn't. Like, now if he keeps losing, sure, whatever. But let's not act like all the legends back in the day weren't losing matches before they started, winning championships.
True.
Very true. Very true.
And plus, now if he's losing to some jobber, different story. But like I said, he's losing to Bray fucking Wyatt.
Hey, Lucas, you're right. And but also I can go off of that is like it depends on the wrestler. That a loss will hurt them. It also depends too.
Yeah,
like,
who they're losing
you got
to.
People like LA Knight. I don't say a loss would hurt him because right now he's not as over yet. You know what I mean? Like he's not that hit. He's not that hit player. Like to give you an example. Like I agree. The old legends, they did put over people and everything like that. But a lot of times you got to understand some of these legends were established at the time too. So I'm gonna give
I get it. I'm talking about when they first came in to the
business.
I mean,
you can say that about everybody, but I can give you an example. Hulk Hogan losing to the Ultimate Warrior. Did that loss? Did that loss hurt him? In the grand scheme of things, it was supposed to. But Vince got tired of Ultimate Warrior, so they put the belt back on Hulk Hogan. But in the grand scheme of things, do you know Ultimate Warrior was supposed to, with him beating Hulk Hogan, that was supposed to be a passing of the torch.
Well, yeah, of course. But
So
at the same time, like you said, it doesn't hurt him because at the same time, it was Ultimate Warrior he was losing to. Like
exactly.
it also really depends.
It was Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was the new hot face because Hulk Hogan was running stuff. So they thought, fine, okay, hey, you know what? We're gonna pass the torch. This is gonna be the man that carries WWF and everything like that. But it didn't turn out to be that way. So they had to, turn around and give it back to,
Hulk Hogan.
Like I said, I think it all depends on the character.
Which I get what you're saying. But it all depends on the name who they're losing to at the end of the day.
Yeah, that too.
Like
That's
I said,
true.
now if LA Knight were to come out here and lose to fucking like Akira Tozawa or some shit like that.
And you know what?
That would be very questionable.
The loss is actually going to make him better because now we know it actually, because you've seen guys lose matches to like big names like that, and it actually makes them better going down the road.
Well, they're gonna have another match too.
They'll have another match. I can see them having another match, Elimination
Probably
Chamber.
I'd say.
So, yeah, that would be interesting, man. So we'll see that match. Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. So I think I'm going to give my opinion because I do think Belair is going to retain because I think at WrestleMania she's facing somebody from the Royal Rumble women's man. We'll go over that a little bit later, but I think she's going to end up retaining her title at Royal Rumble. Yes, sir.
I think after the match is done, I think Bliss is laying in the middle, and we see something involving Bray Wyatt with her.
I think it happens during the match.
Maybe causes her to lose.
May cause her to lose. But it's going to happen during the match or after the match.
He owes her that.
Yeah. Because then, wait a minute.
Either way, we all agree Bella retains.
Yeah, Belair's going to retain. And then Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
I hope this starts the night, honestly. I hope it starts the night.
I think the Women's Royal Rumble is going to kick off I think that's going to kick off the Royal Rumble. I think that's going to kick off because
I'm really hoping it's Roman and Kevin. Only because Roman and Seth opened up last year's Royal Rumble when we went.
Yeah, I think they're going to do women. I think the Women's Royal Rumble. I think it would be the Bray Wyatt match.
And then the women.
Bianca, Alexa, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and then Royal Rumble closes the show out. The Men's Royal Rumble will close the show out.
Those are the only. I could have swore there was another match, isn't there?
No, Royal Rumble usually they only do maybe I know the main Rumble matches, and they do 3 matches to add to the Royal. You don't really see a lot of matches at the Royal Rumble because most of the
4 on the side, I think, last year.
Yeah, the men's. Let me see. I can see. You said last year? Let me check.
Yeah,
hold on.
Last year it was Roman, Seth, and then
last year you had 6 matches
title.
Last year.
Yeah, you had the WWE title, you had the women's match, and then you had the tag team match, and then the 2 Rumble matches. Obviously.
Yeah, Becky Lynch beat Doudrop at last year's Royal. Damn.
Yeah, I was getting beer during that match.
Wow. Bobby Lashley defeated Brock Lesnar. Wow, I forgot about that match. Edge and Beth Phoenix defeated the Miz. Is that before Edge did the Judgment Day?
Yes.
Okay. Ronda Rousey won. Oh yeah, it was 6 matches. Well, 4. It was 4 matches. Well, 6 matches. 2 of them were Royal Rumble matches. So 4 matches and then 2 Royal Rumble. So it was 6 matches altogether. So yeah, they don't really have that many. What was the previous year? 2021. 2021, there was.
Can we also just talk about, how this was also Edge's 3-year comeback anniversary?
Yes, sir. Well, didn't they have it in Arizona, the Royal Rumble in Arizona in 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? No, it was Houston. 2019 was Arizona, I think.
Okay, 2020 was
Houston, right?
Houston, Minute Maid Park. Okay. Yeah, it was 2020. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, let's move on to the main Royal Rumble. All right, let's do it. Let's do it like this before we make our predictions. Surprises. Any surprises you think? Now I know you guys said in the group chat who you're expecting, so let's talk about on the showdown. What are the big surprises you think? Who's coming in?
Jay White.
I keep hearing that, man. Now, there's speculation because they said Jay White still has open dates he had to work over in Japan. Ricky can probably speak for this. Shout out to Ricky, by the way, a.k.a. Fella!
Jay White.
From what I've read, I think WWE and Japan are kind of working cohesively now.
So you think Jay White is going to be one of the surprise entrants?
I hear there's a Forbidden Door entrant in this year's Rumble. He could be it. I wouldn't put it. I don't know who else it'd be, honestly.
Do you think Big E returns?
I could see it, but
you don't see Big E.
No, because I feel like they would release like him being cleared, like news wise, you know.
Not with that neck injury, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. What about Randy Orton?
Him, I said Randy Orton.
You don't think Orton comes back in the Rumble either? Okay. You think Orton comes back WrestleMania?
I'll be honest with you, I heard he's in bad shape.
Wow.
I said Randy Orton, but because I think, you know, they might say he's in bad shape, but.
Okay. What about Riddle?
True.
Is he coming back at the Royal Rumble?
No, he's still
I can see it.
He's in rehab, isn't he?
No.
They said his suspension was done, right? I gotta see. I think his suspension is done. I think he comes back at the Rumble. Okay, what about legends? Any legends you see coming in this, or they said this was no NXT and no guys from NXT are going to be in this.
Really?
Good.
They from what I read, they said they're not going to go with a lot of NXT wrestlers.
Really, none of them ever win it.
Yeah, none of them ever win it, but they usually throw in like one or two.
Here's my thing: if you're gonna throw like a Braun Breaker in there, make him last until like Final Four or some shit. Hell, have him win it.
They don't ever let NXT wrestlers. The NXT wrestlers last like 10 minutes and then that's it.
That's what I'm saying.
They may eliminate one or two people and then that's it.
It's pointless to have them in there. If you're gonna have them in there, at least make them last until the Final Four.
But the way NXT they get treated, and like Gargano wasn't Cole in it? Adam Cole was in the Royal Rumble that one year.
Yeah, but Cole fucking fought in a street fight the night before, so that's unfair. The man came to the fucking ring bandaged up around the waist.
Yeah, I miss the whole NXT WWE weekends, man. Those shits used to be my favorite. When they used to have the NXT takeover on a Saturday and the Rumble on a Sunday, I miss them weekends, man. That's when you get really hyped up because you had that whole weekend. You had SmackDown Friday, you had NXT Saturday, you had the WWE event on Sunday. It used to be a whole weekend. Now it's like now they just do NXT shows far apart now.
I know. I saw one live all 4 nights.
I loved it, man. I used to love how they used to do it back in the day, man. Now it's kind of like spread. I don't mind the idea of we talked about this on the show previously about the pay-per-views being on Saturdays, which is kind of dope.
I love it because here's my thing. It's on. So Royal Rumble is this Saturday, right?
That's right.
Other years, it would be literally overlapping with the AFC and NFC Championship games. So it's on Saturday. We get the Royal Rumble Saturday, and then we get Championship Sunday.
I like it. I like it. So you make it a whole weekend.
Right. That way your Saturday is not boring. You got something to occupy your Saturday, and you got all day Sunday.
Exactly. Now, Elimination Chamber is going to be the same night as All-Star Saturday night, too.
So did y'all see the leaked poster, apparently, for the Chamber?
Sami Zayn on the front.
Yeah.
So what's the spec? Okay, I said this in the group chat. Is there no? I didn't say it in the group chat. I mentioned something about him fighting at. Oh yeah, him fighting Reigns at WrestleMania. Do you think Sami Zayn? What do you think Sami Zayn's role going to be? Because remember, Roman Reigns said, "I don't want to see Sami till Saturday on Monday Night Raw." What do you think his role is going to be?
I told something to Chris yesterday, and I told him I'd probably sound crazy, and he told me I did. So I don't know if I should probably bring it up and repeat it.
Bring it up.
You're Lucas. You might as well repeat it.
Bring it up.
So, let's say Sammy's final test is for him to win the Rumble. And for him to win the Rumble, he forfeits his title opportunity for the sake of the bloodline.
I don't see it. It's gotta be something else.
It's far fetched. It is far fetched, but
they're not gonna let Zayn win this Royal Rumble.
I mean,
they're not gonna let Zayn win the Royal. I'm sorry.
I mean, what if Cody doesn't win? Then who else? Who else is gonna win?
Who's y'all? That's what we might as well say while we're here. Who y'all pick to win the Rumble?
Seth Rollins. I got Seth.
I wouldn't mind Seth winning.
I'll
put it to you this way.
I got Seth Rollins winning the Royal Rumble.
Hey, look, y'all can't deny Sammy's.
And he's never won one. Rollins has never won a Royal Rumble, has he?
He just won a couple years ago.
He did. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, when he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
Okay.
A couple years ago. I don't know. I mean, there's only really a handful of guys, maybe, that are super over with the crowd right now. Seth, Sammy. Who else? LA Knight, you could say.
If I had to,
what is with you pulling out these names to win some damn Royal Rumble?
I said names that are over, you fine ball. Do you listen, or you just select them?
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Cody Rhodes, man.
LA Knight.
I'm gonna stick with Cody Rhodes, man. I think he's gonna end up winning. I'm just gonna go out there and say he gets it.
I can't see him winning now that they've already, spoiled his, comeback.
I mean, they did the same thing with Batista and he won it.
Yeah, but Batista had showed up fucking what? On Monday Night Raw like 3 weeks prior.
But they advertised his comeback though. I mean, when you advertise a comeback, hell, half of the time that kind of means you're going. I mean,
But-
they did the same thing. Hey,
I'm
Lucas,
just saying.
you were a little younger, but Tish, you remember this? Shawn Michaels, 96.
Exactly.
They played that whole freaking concussion insecurity thing with Owen Hart, and he did not show up to Royal Rumble, and he won.
And he won. And plus, the road is leading. Look, what happened when Cody came back? Gave that whole speech about his dad never winning the WWE title. He said he's gonna make his dad proud. This is just leading all the way up to WrestleMania, where he beats Reigns for the WWE title.
If he don't win the Royal Rumble, he's definitely winning the Elimination Chamber.
Okay, we can go with that. He'll win. So the Elimination Chamber match, is that a number one contenders match?
It usually is.
It usually is, ain't it?
Yeah, it usually is.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking: the Rumble winner faces him one night for one title. Elimination Chamber winner faces him one night for the other.
I like that.
Basically,
I like that. I can go with that. So you think Pierce makes the announcement soon?
I like that a lot, Lucas. I like that a lot.
That's actually a very good idea.
What I see actually happening down the line, if that's how you're going to split the titles up, all right, cool. You have the Rumble winner face him night 2, since he is technically the main event, and that is promised to the Rumble winner.
So the Rumble winner could be from Raw or SmackDown, and then they'll be like, okay, so what does the winner get from SmackDown then? Like, let's just say somebody from Raw wins it. I'm just throwing this out there. Somebody from Raw wins it. Okay, they get the Mania match. Just say, okay, if you're going to separate the title, that means we need to do a chamber match for somebody from SmackDown. You put 6 people in the chamber at SmackDown, there you go. Or vice versa, whatever way you want to do it. But that's actually a good idea. I like that. I can roll with that. I can definitely roll. So with that being said, who does Reigns?
I've also read, though, that Roman could get stripped of the title, and they have a tournament where the champ is crowned at night 1.
Stripped for what reason?
That's what I want to know. Why would they strip him over the title?
What don't they often say that wrestling is best when the storyline, involves reality, like real life storylines in it?
But why would he vacate the title?
So let's say Pierce comes out and plays the whole card with, you're never on this show. The show needs a champ. They basically blur reality into the storyline, like real time, like what we say. He's a part-timer. He doesn't show up on the show. So Pierce comes out, says that to him, and, he strips him of the title. And, people have said to me, oh, won't that, demoralize the title? I mean, it's already demoralized. Just
do what he did with the tag team titles.
Have him drop the title in front of Pierce and have him turn around and Superman punch Pierce and just leave him there.
He's not dropping the titles. Just do what you do with the Usos. Now they're separating the Raw and the SmackDown tag team titles.
Vince is back. Vince ain't letting him drop them titles.
Hell no. If it was up to Vince, Roman Reigns would be champion for another year.
Roman Reigns might be champ for another.
Reigns will defeat every single person on the roster.
That's the funny thing. You're joking about it, but it actually might be true.
He's not dropping. They're not gonna let him drop the title like that.
I'm talking about him being champ for another year. You're laughing at that.
Yeah, because I'm laughing because that's Vince. Vince would make this man the champion for a whole year. He'll face Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble. He'll face Zayn at Elimination Chamber. Beat Cody one night. Beat Rollins the next night. Then they'll find somebody else. He'll beat Braun Breaker in May. Start beating people in the women's division next. He'll face Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam. Oh my God, story writes itself. But yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll see how things play out, and we'll see how things go from there, man. All right, Women's Royal Rumble. Who y'all got winning?
Bayley.
Ooh. I got Rhea Ripley.
I got Bayley. I don't see how she don't win it.
I can see Bayley. I can see.
She's been back. I'll tell you like this. You know, I'm not like Lucas with her, but Bayley's comeback has been good. It has. I actually been a fan of from what I've seen. I think she wins this weekend. I don't see how she don't.
So we finally get Bianca Belair and Bayley part was it the third match, fourth match?
I don't know. You gotta ask Lucas. He loved.
I think it's gonna be Rhea, and I think Rhea Ripley takes the title from Belair at WrestleMania.
He loves three of them, so you would have to ask for the three. So.
All right, Lucas, let's hear it. What's your prediction?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I guess Bayley too. I don't see who else would win other than Rhea or Bayley. I wish I knew the lyrics. I'd start fucking singing right now.
You ever notice? I love.
Yo, did y'all ever hear these lyrics to these songs?
Yeah.
Yo, the Attitude Era was the shit, yo. The Attitude Era. We lived in the era where we call wrestlers Mr. Ass. You gotta love. Y'all didn't grow up in '98. Y'all young kids need to go back and watch the Attitude Era because y'all missed some good ass entertainment from back in the day.
I don't need to go back and watch. They'll all get easily offended because they're all soft.
The shit they used to say on the Attitude back in WWE during the Attitude Era. You know how many people will get offended today?
Bro, Jerry Lawler was literally calling people homophobic slurs.
Jerry just talking about women on air and shit.
Calling people the N-word.
They didn't care what they aired on TV, man. That's what I loved about the Attitude. No one gave a shit. Man, the Monday Night Wars, I know we talk about this all the time. WCW, man, what a time to be alive, man. What a time to be. You had to be there to witness it, man. What a time to be alive. Oh, I miss those old days, man. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about. Well, we got a little bit extra time and everything. Let's dip into the. What do y'all think? Possible WrestleMania matches we're looking at down the road. I mean, if you had to say right now, you say Reigns defending titles on both nights. I'm hearing. We can go. We'll go into this another show too.
Can I ask one thing?
What?
Are we just all ruling out that there's no chance The Rock is coming back this weekend?
I don't think he comes back.
I'd be honest with you. I really don't want him to. Don't care.
I honestly don't care.
It's too Hollywood for me.
I really don't care for him to come back. I've kind of just given up on that. I've heard he's not really in shape either. So
that man looks in perfectly.
Not in shape.
He looks in perfectly good shape to me.
What the fuck?
No homo.
Wrestling shape.
Shit.
He can wrestle now.
Hey, he said it, not me. Hey, he said it, not me. All right. He said those words.
Have you seen this motherfucker?
Those words came from Dwayne Johnson's mouth, not mine. All right.
I know, but he says he's not in wrestling shape. What is he? I'm confused.
I guess there's a difference between being in physical shape and in wrestling shape.
I didn't realize. You know what? I guess because I'm not a wrestler, so I'm not understanding. Maybe it's just that's how it is. But I'm like, when he made that comment, I was like, ooh, you can't have a match now? Like,
like you can't go into the Rumble.
You can't go into the Rumble? You're probably going to be entry number 28, 29.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, be like the lower end of the pack. Go in there for maybe 15 minutes, have a couple moments.
Throw 3 people over the top and win the Rumble.
Toss a couple motherfuckers out, call it a night. That's it.
They come on Raw, like between Raw and between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, just show up on Raw like 3 times.
Take a couple bumps here and there, maybe.
They didn't have a match at Mania. I mean, I don't know what the big deal is, but
my man's over here bench pressing Volkswagens on a daily, and he can't have a match. All right, bro, you got it. You got it.
The fans want it. They're not going to get it. So, of course, there's Plan B. You have to go with Plan B. That's what That's why they're going with Plan B.
First of all, why does that match need to happen?
What, Reigns and The Rock?
Yeah.
Because your average fan wants to see your average fan wants to see The Rock and Reigns because of the bloodline, the Samoan shit. They want to see it.
Personally, after what I saw from Stone Cold last year, I'd rather have him.
Hey, there was rumors going about they said they offered Stone Cold a shitload of money to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
I was reading that too.
And you know what's hilarious? If you actually made that match happen, do you know how many eyes would be drawn to the product?
I'm cool with it. After Stone Cold and Kevin Owens last year, let's go. And Stone Cold really impressed the shit out of me last year against Kevin Owens. That really threw me for a loop. I was like, this motherfucker's taking bumps, and he's like, I was like, this dude is having a match? I was impressed with Stone Cold last year, don't lie.
AEW fans were calling Kevin Owens a clown because he re-signed. And then literally 2 months later, he has a main event WrestleMania match with his idol.
I loved every yo, to take a Stone Cold Stunner, it's like a dream. Like, what's his name? Pat McAfee was saying, to take a Stone Cold Stunner, it's like that's one of the things on his bucket list. To take a Stone Cold Stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin,
or even drink a beer with him,
or even drink a beer with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, do you think Steve Austin has a match this year at Mania?
No.
When is Pat McAfee coming back?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything about it. He hasn't said. You know what? He might be in the Rumble. It wouldn't surprise me.
I could actually see that.
It wouldn't surprise me
if
Pat McAfee's in the Royal Rumble, and I think that might be his way of coming back.
I could see that. Y'all think Booker T's in the Rumble? Maybe.
If I had to say, I'm going to say no.
They talked about it on NXT. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
Who is it on there with him? Is it
Nick something? I forgot what his name was. The dude's on NXT. I forgot what his name was. Yeah. He asked him about it. He said, "Did you get your number yet?"
He's like, "Did you pick the number? Or you declared for the Rumble yet?" And he goes, "Oh no, I didn't get him."
Do you think Edge's in the Rumble this year?
Yes, I think Edge comes back. Absolutely.
Edge's in the Rumble.
I think he confronts Judgment Day.
All right. Who else? Who else did we talk about? Any legends? You think how many legends you think they throw in there? Like about 3 or 4?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe 1 or 2. Who else can I think of maybe a legend that might show up in the ring?
Hulk Hogan for shits and giggles.
Hell no. Hogan's not gonna be in the Rumble. Hell no. Hell no. Might as well say Ric Flair's gonna be in the Rumble shit.
HBK.
Nah, not HBK. Nah, not HBK. I can't see HBK in the Rumble. Nah.
Road Dogg.
I don't know. I wouldn't. You know who would surprise me? Jerry the King Lawler.
Fuck that.
He might be in there.
Not if he want to have another heart attack.
I can't let. Sorry, I'm not supposed to laugh, but that shit was. I'm going to hell. Anyways, who else can I think of? Let me see. Any other legends gonna be in there? You know what? Hey, let's just. Okay, I know it ain't gonna happen. Let's throw it out there. The countdown goes down. Entry number 30, Undertaker.
No.
Just saying. I know it ain't gonna happen, but wouldn't that shit be crazy?
It would be a huge waste of the 30th.
It would be as big of an Undertaker fan I am, I would be like, you know what? Come on now, stop.
How did y'all feel about the interaction between Bray Wyatt and Undertaker on Monday night? How did y'all feel about that?
I fucking loved it.
That was a dope moment.
But I wish it wasn't the American Badass that did it.
I see a lot of people complain about that too. A lot of people complain about it.
But I don't. I see. This is my thing. Number one, he should have came out to "You're Gonna Pay." Number one. Number two, he shouldn't have did the gong and the Undertaker, the dead man before coming out, and he shouldn't have did that. He should have just been straight American Badass. Number three, it's like their characters are too dark. So I think it would have been cool if we had the dead man
And the Fiend
interact with the Fiend, or something like that. So
okay, another rumor from Mania: Brock Lesnar and Gunther.
I'd be okay.
I've been hearing that one too. I've definitely been hearing Brock Lesnar and Gunther at but now with with this whole thing with Bobby Lashley, I wonder if they're gonna do this at the Chamber or if they're gonna save this for Mania. Because now it's like, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If the rumor match is Lesnar versus Gunther, I was like, well, one, is Gunther gonna hold on to the Intercontinental title at Mania? That's one. If they're gonna do that, he's got to drop the title before Mania. And two, when is Lesnar and Lashley gonna face off? So that's two things you got to take into consideration.
They've already faced.
Who's that?
Lesnar and Lashley.
Yeah, but you saw at the end of Monday night, they're not done with this feud. They each got one win, so they're gonna do the last match to decide the winner of it. Do you think Lesnar's gonna be in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, of course.
You think he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah,
does he eliminate Lashley or Lashley eliminates him?
That's the only reason why I seen him came out. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be in the Rumble. Him and Lashley might, eliminate each other, or Gunther might eliminate Lashley. I mean,
there's gonna be a lot of matches set up.
Gunther eliminates both of them, sets up a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of matches that are gonna be set up. That's the one thing I like about the Rumble. You get matches set up for Mania within the Rumble match itself, which I like. You get a lot of feuds that get set up because if y'all have been watching over the just years and years, you've seen a lot of Mania matches got set up at the Royal Rumble. So it's definitely and you got 2 nights, so there's a lot they can do, man. You got like 7, 8 matches a night. They got a lot of room to work with.
At least. They
got a lot of room to work with. You're gonna have SmackDown title match. You're gonna have the Raw, because Sami Zayn's unpredictable. Because there's no telling what direction they're gonna go with Sami Zayn,
or when he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah, personally, I told y'all my opinion. I think KO and Zayn face the Usos for the SmackDown titles. I think that's happening as a Mania. That's my prediction. Zayn's gonna face Roman Reigns eventually. When is that gonna happen? I don't know. I think it's Elimination Chamber is looking like that might be the case, but it all depends on what happens at the Royal Rumble. It's just, this has been the best storyline I've ever seen, and as long as I've been watching wrestling, this has been one of the greatest storylines I've probably ever seen. I honestly don't want to see it end, because it just keeps getting better and better and better and better.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to see it end. This is I wasn't always a Sami Zayn fan, but this storyline has made me his fan. I ain't gonna lie.
I love it. Yo, he's made them break character.
Yeah.
And it's just
he brings character to a serious faction, you know.
When you see Jay and Jimmy break character in the ring, laugh. Even Roman broke character. That shit was funny as hell. But this is one storyline I hate when it ends. Oh, but you know what? The payoff.
Hey, this is my thing. When they finally beat him down, I'm gonna have a problem with it. I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people gonna be happy when they beat him down.
When they be yelling at him, I be feeling bad. Like, come on, man, come on, Sammy. He means well. I be feeling bad.
With the 5.
But man, I be feeling bad. I be like, man, please, because you be looking at his face, and he wears the face so well. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I love how far Roman has come as a character since they put Paul Heyman with him, man. I love his character development from all the way from the Shield to him being champion right now. I love it.
Yeah, but you knew his character was going to take off once they paired him with Paul.
Man, once they did the camera thing, remember we saw that when they did the camera, they spanned the camera over, and we saw Paul Heyman sitting. We were like,
yup. I was like, excuse me.
I was like, oh, I'm like, I want to see more. I want to see more. What? Wait a minute. How this happened? Wait a minute. You putting Heyman with Reigns? I was like, oh, this is gonna be great, man. It has been. Oh my god, it has must see. It's like every Friday SmackDown, you want to see what's gonna happen now because you never. And then you had the rival with Jay. Then you brought Jimmy into the fold, and then the whole thing with Sammy. Then here comes Solo Sikoa. He comes in and everything. It's like this whole storyline has been just awesome. It's like the payoff for this is going to be amazing, man. I can't wait to see how this payoff. But when they beat Sami Zayn down, whew,
It's gonna be a sad day.
it's gonna be a sad day. It's gonna be a sad. Is it gonna be like similar when they beat Randy Orton down in Evolution?
Worse.
You remember that shit?
Worse.
When Triple H did the thumbs
Worse.
down on Randy Orton, they beat the shit out of him.
Oh boy, it is going to be a lot worse. Wanna know why?
Sikoa's gonna destroy his ass. They're gonna put him through tables.
Bro, these motherfuckers are Samoan. They show no mercy. That's why it's going to be worse.
It's gonna be a slow
Now,
beat.
on top of that, Sammy's a redhead. I'm not saying anything more.
But man, when Sammy recovers from that beat down and that crowd comes, oh man, can you see the support he's gonna get? Oh man, at Mania, that crowd's gonna go insane.
He's already fucking over as it is.
He's already over, but once that final turn takes, once that beat down happens and he comes back, that crowd's gonna lose it, fam. I can't wait, man. Mania season's here, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. We got the Mania's coming up, and we got Elimination Chamber. Let's go, man. I'm definitely getting psyched for it. I'll be actually, and then with NXT, I'll actually be in Charlotte next week for Vengeance Day. So I'll see Thomas's ass. Hopefully he's okay, man, because Thomas told us he ran out of gas, everything. So hopefully they're good. I'll see Thomas next week. I'm supposed to be going to Vengeance Day with him and his son and everything. So I'll be in Charlotte next week. Gonna go down there for Vengeance Day, see moms and everything. Shout out to the fam in Charlotte. Good to see y'all. I'll be down there to see y'all again next week and everything for the pay-per-view. So looking forward to that. We got a lot of things coming up, man. We're definitely looking forward to it, man. We just want to have a little quick show. No, this ain't one of our longer shows and everything, but I mean, this was pretty much the only thing that was going on that we're talking about right now is Royal Rumble. And in a few weeks, we'll do a follow-up show before Elimination Chamber. I got to see what day we're going to do that. And then, of course, we'll do the WrestleMania show, which is going to be probably one of our longest shows because we got a lot to talk about and decipher what's going to happen with WrestleMania. And we definitely got to do a Fallout show after Mania because there's definitely going to be a lot of shit to talk about, like how what about the draft? Any word on the draft? I know that shit's got to come up eventually, man. They got to do something.
Nothing. No, they don't.
I mean, they ain't did a draft since last year, if that.
When was the last? The Thunderdome was the last draft, wasn't it?
2021. Literally, like right after the Thunderdome.
Yeah, I mean, they got to mix something up, man. Because SmackDown women's roster is definitely bad. It's the Raw women's roster got everybody up there, but I'm sure you're going to see a lot of call-ups. I think Braun Breaker's going to end up coming up after WrestleMania. I definitely see him coming up because I think he's going to end up dropping the NXT titles to Carmelo Hayes. So, New Day is NXT Tag Team Champions. I know they'll be dropping the NXT title soon. Coming up, I don't know if they're gonna lose them at Vengeance Day, but I know Stand and Deliver is at weekend, WrestleMania weekend. So you got that event, and then whatever happens there, you're probably gonna end up showing.
Saturday morning, isn't it?
It's Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Like last year, it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, which is fine. Yeah,
I have no problem with that because the Saudi Arabia pay-per-views.
Bro, Mania weekend shenanigans are always. I make no plans that weekend.
Me neither.
No plans.
I was a huge fan.
This is what I'm doing. I'm watching WrestleMania all weekend.
All weekend. We make an event.
Night one's at Chris's house. Night two's at my house. That's what we've been doing.
I'll probably be down at my homeboys for WrestleMania this year, but
I'm lying.
I will. I will. Now after June, we'll be having all the pay-per-views at another location, but we'll get to that off the topic. I'll be dropping that news soon to everyone in regards to my new residence. So yeah, some people already know, some people don't know, but I'll be dropping the news real soon. So, but anyways, anything else we need to address in regards to Royal Rumble? We're good on that.
Royal Rumbles.
We got our predictions and everything like that for Royal Rumbles. We're definitely like, let's see. That's pretty much it. Well, the sale of the WWE, we're not going to go into that because that's a whole shit storm.
What's the top 3 Rumbles if you guys were to name 3?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh damn. We're going to talk about our top Royal Rumble moments. Definitely
moments.
Edge.
Not moments, just top Royal Rumbles, like in general, that you go back and watch, like from start to finish.
Rey Mysterio.
That match?
Rey Mysterio winning the whole thing Rey Mysterio winning the whole thing. Who else? Who else I'm trying to think of as far as Royal Rumbles? Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels winning the year he won the Royal Rumble. You got to talk about Chris Benoit.
Which year?
One of my favorite Royal Rumble matches that doesn't get talked about is...
I got to go with... Was it 95 he won it?
95 and 96?
I think it was 95. I'm talking about the 95 Royal Rumble. Which one is his feet touch? Was it the one with him and Bret Hart?
Yeah. That was...
Is it
95? I think.
95?
Yeah. But the tag team table match at Royal Rumble 2000, though, that's nobody talks about. It's one of my favorites.
That one, the Rollins match last year, him and Reigns.
Yeah, that was a
good match. I'm trying to think of other Royal.
What was interesting was how Seth Rollins came out. That shit was hilarious.
I watched the Seth Rollins cash in when he won the WWE title back in WrestleMania 2015.
Bruh,
the heights of the century, man.
Last year, me and Rick were sitting in our seats and waiting for Rollins' music to hit. All of a sudden, I hear a familiar music. I'm like, no fucking chance. I'm like, this man is the ultimate troll. I was sitting in my seat just laughing hysterically as Rollins was coming out.
My boy Sean, shout out to Sean, the host of the Your Boxing Fix. He said his favorite match was Undertaker versus Yokozuna casket match. Oh, that's a classic. Ooh, that's a classic. Good one, Sean. Yes.
Triple H versus Cactus Jack.
Street fight.
Street fight. Ooh.
Was Ric Flair and Vince McMahon street fight at a Royal Rumble? It was, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, it was.
01, right?
Didn't Ric Flair defend the title in a Royal Rumble match?
2002.
2002. Okay. Yeah, Flair defended in 92, I think.
Yeah, you only had like a couple times where the title was on the line. It wasn't that 1 year Triple H won the title?
Yeah, twice.
2016.
Yeah, 2016 where
Roman Reigns defended their titles.
I don't like that concept. I really hate it. I hated that idea.
I honestly do not mind it.
You like that concept of them putting the title on the line in the match?
If they didn't have the stipulation to the match where, you know, the winner gets a shot at WrestleMania and they do the title instead, fine, whatever. I'd be for it. I think it makes the match interesting.
Because you got 30 people that can make the one.
Right, because you got 30 possible people that can walk out as champ. Not to mention, let's say the champ gets tossed out like awfully early. Then the suspense builds because you know you're gonna be guaranteed a new champ.
So with that being said, let's say they incorporated that concept, so Elimination Chamber would decide the number one contender for WrestleMania.
Exactly.
I roll with it.
In the past, that February pay-per-view usually would determine the...
Was that Fastlane? Did they get rid of it?
Yeah. Normally, those pay-per-views would determine like the number one contender for whoever, you know, whatever show didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it was traditionally Royal Rumble, Chamber. Then they didn't have a pay-per-view for like a whole 2 months, and then
realistically, it was Rumble, No Way Out, WrestleMania.
And Elimination Chamber was even a pay-per-view. Elimination Chamber was just a specialty match they used to have at like New Year's Resolution.
And it became a gimmick pay-per-view just like all the other stupid things.
But thank God this year we're not going to see a lot of those gimmick pay-per-views. So, you know, the big announcement, Money in the Bank is going to be moving to London. It was a 4th of July weekend, ain't it?
I'm all for it.
Yeah. I thought they were going to keep Money in the Bank. I thought he was going to put Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania.
In Detroit.
Yeah, SummerSlam's in Detroit. Sean said Favorite Royal Rumble was 2001. 2001 was a low key good Royal Rumble too.
It was.
Yeah, I remember that Royal Rumble.
No cap. Triple H versus Kurt Angle was a good match. But the match of the night was Player One versus Chris Jericho.
The ladder match.
Yeah. What was the Intercontinental title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the ladder matches to go back and rewatch.
Did the Walls of Jericho on the ladder? Yeah.
Yup.
Man, I gotta go back and watch some of these matches. I was watching some of the WrestleMania matches from back in the day while I'm on the elliptical, man. I was definitely watching some old school. I gotta watch some more Royal Rumble matches before.
Hey, 2017, John Cena and AJ Styles. Bang.
They tore the house down. Whoa! Woo!
For the WWE title.
I was over your house watching that, Lucas.
That was the first Rumble you came over and watched, yeah.
Yep. That was you need anything?
So Cena is another match. They talking about Austin Theory versus Cena at Mania. You think that's gonna happen?
Austin Theory versus Cena.
Yeah, at WrestleMania.
They already planted.
I would like that. I'd like it.
They planted the seeds already for it.
Okay, so we're getting a couple of matches that, bro. Are we finally gonna get Ray versus Dominic at WrestleMania?
I don't care.
Do we even care at this point because they've been dragging it on for so long?
No.
If they would have done it, they would have pulled that trigger already.
I don't care. Throw them in a ladder match. I don't give a shit.
Put them in a ladder match.
Yeah, I don't care. Custody of whoever. The loser's the winner's bitch. I don't fucking care. I'm tired of it.
Mommy, help me.
I'm tired of Dominic. I'm not tired of Judgment.
Hey, you gotta admit the promo he did about being in jail was the funniest shit I ever seen. Hey, I was over in tears. That shit was funny to me, man. That shit was funny, man. When he came in like Conan, I was done. He has had character development.
That motherfucker Do-Rag Dom.
Hey, he has had some character development though. Real talk. I mean, ever since he joined Judgment Day, he has had some character because he was just so stale with Rey Mysterio. But now he has had some character development a little bit. He hasn't gotten better in the ring though. He's still crappy in the ring. You know, you would think your dad being Rey Mysterio would have learned some shit.
He still sucks. Done.
Yeah.
Trash.
He's still trash. There's a lot of wrestlers you can say that definitely are better than he is. But we'll see how this Judgment thing rolls throughout. So
wasn't Edge supposed to come back and challenge Finn Balor for Hell in a Cell for this weekend?
They were supposed to have Hell in a. The rumor was I heard it was supposed to be Edge versus Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell at Royal Rumble.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I guess they're gonna wait. They could possibly say that for Mania.
I'd be all for that too.
I'd be all for that.
The Demon Finn Balor is coming back.
The Demon Finn Balor versus Edge and Hassan Hell of a Cell. I can see that.
That's what I've been reading.
I like that. Mania's looking like it's gonna be a good ass lineup, man. I'm liking it so far, man. They definitely. I hope. I wonder what celebrities are gonna be there, because you know they already got through that one celebrity match in. So we got a lot of time in between.
It'll be a WrestleMania.
Hope it's Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Rumble again?
No, if we do a celebrity match, I hope it's Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Bad
Bunny did good. He definitely impressed me last year. He definitely did impress me.
He tore the house down.
He tore the house down, man. He definitely impressed me, man. I wouldn't mind seeing him again. Everything.
Knicks out here putting hands on the Celtics. Okay.
Oh yeah, let me get y'all predictions for this weekend, championship weekend.
Niners.
You got Niners and
Bengals.
Niners and Bengals. I'm gonna go Eagles Bengals. I'll go Eagles Bengals. Chris, who you got?
I'm going with the rematch, Kansas City and 49ers.
It's Bang Niner gang.
There's some good matches coming up this week, man.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying I got the Niners.
Hey, my favorite defensive player lies on San Fran, so.
Was it Joe Cool? Joe Cool.
Because he's from Ohio State.
Duh. Obviously.
Like favorite defensive players are there because he's
I mean, they also got CMC, and everybody knows that's my guy.
Run CMC, man. Definitely. George Kittle's a huge WWE fan, man. What's his name? Penta.
Hold on. George Kittle needs to stop playing football and come be a wrestler.
Hey, real talk. He got a career after he's done with football.
Like, when he's done playing football, I could really see him transitioning.
Pentagon Jr. was at the San Francisco 49ers game a couple weeks back.
Yeah, he gave him a mask.
Yeah, he's the Kittle. Yeah, Kittle's definitely a WWE. He's a diehard WWE fan.
That's Chris's guy.
Yeah, Kittle's definitely a WWE fan, man. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that man pulls up rocking Stone Cold gear on game day every week.
Devin Bailey had his jersey on. What was it last week or the week before last?
Yeah, she had his jersey on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, she had her jersey on while Monday Night Raw. So yeah, shout out to George Kittle, man. George Kittle, he's definitely a big WWE fan. So hopefully he'll end up joining the WWE soon. I'd like to see him in the ring, man. Duke could probably go too. Put him against Dominic.
He'll toss Dominic like a rag doll.
Like Roman, when Roman threw Dominic over the ring that year. Who was it there in the Thunderdome? You remember that shit?
Yo, he launched that motherfucker.
Yo, the amount of memes that were created the next day.
Yo, remember we was watching that shit live? Remember we was in the group chat, we were watching that shit live?
Hey, he really launched his ass over the rope. We were like, yo, he killed him. We're like, yo, he's dead.
Hey, yo, I said Dominic gotta be dead, man.
Like, yo, Roman Reigns assaulted a child.
I said we just witnessed a murder on live television, yo.
That shit had me. I know we shouldn't have been laughing at that, but
yo, we watched that shit live, man. We was sitting there dying.
Because I'm thinking like he's just gonna toss him on the rope, you know, on the corner on the turnbuckle. No, launched him.
My man went launch.
That shit was so fucking funny.
Yo, you know what the bad part was? They showed it in slow motion.
You got Michael Cole at the announce table just going crazy, like that's somebody's son.
Oh my god, man! That motherfucker went flying over the rope, man.
That shit was so funny. I'll go back and rewatch it 1,000 times, and I'll laugh every time.
Oh my god, that shit's gonna be amazing, man. All right, quick prediction: who has the most eliminations on the men's side?
Isn't it
Brock Lesnar? No, almost.
Isn't it Brock?
I say almost gonna have the most eliminations. I say he gets at least 8.
Oh, you talking about who gets the most on?
And the men's, who gets the most eliminations?
The most is Roman Reigns of all time. Roman Reigns got the most eliminations of all time.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Almost is gonna be. They all gonna team up on almost eliminate his ass. Same thing with Strowman. You know, every big man in a match, they all team up and they all put him over the top rope.
I think probably Brock will have the most eliminations.
Right? You think Mickey James shows up like she did last year?
Who cares? Seriously.
They said they're not calling. They said I said Michelle McCool said she didn't get the call.
No offense to her and whatnot, but like we don't care. We all know there's probably like 2 or 3 possible names that are winning the women's match.
Ripley, Bailey. I don't think that's probably it. Probably one more behind that, but everybody else is pretty much
Ripley, Bailey, or Becky.
Yeah,
one of those 3.
That's A3.
Because those are the only 3 like big names on the women's side that haven't won yet.
And Flair, if Flair didn't have the SmackDown Women's title, I bet you if Flair was in the Rumble,
Becky did win.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, she did win. Yeah,
Becky did win. That's that year she beat Ronda
her and Rollins won the same year. That's right.
Yeah, that's the year she beat Ronda and Charlotte to win both titles.
Yeah, but Becky came in as like a fucking last minute entry. I remember that night.
Yeah,
She lost to
you know,
Asuka. Yeah, Asuka beat her. That's right.
Came back in. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Lana was 30 and she faked a foot injury. I remember now.
You know the person I think who's gonna be not eliminated people, or who's gonna be like a real. They're gonna be real athletic during the match. Montez Ford. I can see him getting. I can see him not getting a lot of eliminations, but
if the Profits are in the match, yeah.
If they're going to be in the. I don't know, because they might end up being in the match.
They could not be. You never know.
Because I'm trying to think, if you got 30 guys and at least 5 surprises. So you look 5 surprises. Well, I want to say 5 surprises, maybe 3 surprises, and you got individuals. You got at least 20. At least 15 people from Raw. At least
probably
15, and then you got people. Whoever's not in the Royal Rumble is gonna be like, I don't know who else, because you got a lot of people that's out injured. So, so it's definitely gonna be. We're definitely gonna be interested to see who wins, man. But we're definitely gonna be worth a lot of surprises. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. But all right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up here, man. Anything else y'all need to say? Shout out. Anyone shout out and everything? We're gonna wrap this up here. We done?
You're...
Shout out to my family, man. Shout out to my kids, man, my girl. Shout out to the fellas, man. Shout out to y'all, man. You know how I gotta do it. I gotta do it like that. Hey, I'm hoping for a good Royal Rumble. I'm hoping for a good championship weekend, man. Hey, maybe we can hit some parlays.
Let's go, Lucas. Anything?
Go Niners. That's all I'm saying.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
You're...
All right. Y'all heard the predictions, man. We looking forward to a good Royal Rumble weekend, man. Y'all, hey, Chris is out. I'm going to sign off everything. I'm going to say my goodbyes. Lucas, anything else? But I'm going to just do my wrap up real quick before I head out.
I'm good. I'll talk to you.
All right, fam. I'll see you in the chat, fam. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap it up here. Not a long show tonight. I know we usually do longer than this, but want to keep it short and sweet tonight. But, hey, man, y'all enjoy the Royal Rumble this weekend. The road to WrestleMania is underway. We can't wait to see how it ends up. Also, we got NFC, AFC Championship game. We're about to find out who's in the Super Bowl. So, man, y'all stay safe this weekend. I'll be in Virginia Beach. Like I said, once again, shout out to my homeboy Sean. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat. Sean, Cap, shout out to all y'all, man. Sean, I will definitely see you this weekend. We're gonna get up for the Royal Rumble, man. You get some good eating, good drinking, man. Definitely looking forward to that. But hey, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Be sure to like us on Twitter. Hey, thank you for all the love, man. I really do appreciate it, man. I got a lot of big things coming, special guests coming, a lot of things coming up in 2023, man. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all all for all the love, man. But hey, y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy some good wrestling. Enjoy some good football. And once again, rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. And I say this all the time. If you got a loved one, love them. I mean, call them, check on them, hug them, let you know you love them, man. Because I lost my nephew a month and a half ago, and everything like that. You gotta tell somebody you gotta tell somebody you love them before it's too late, man. Life is too short, man. Enjoy your loved ones while you still got them here, man. That's why I love every one of y'all, man. Thank y'all again for all the support, man. I'll see y'all next time. As we always say here at Wrestling Talk Radio, we're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Till next time, fam. One.